What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So I want to jump in and get the daily increase for the sign of Sagittarius. See where the energy of this day is going to take Sag. This is for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your 9th house, guys. But even with that being said, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Don't even got to pick that shit up. Just leave it right there. So the energy that we have is to the sea, co-create, and poised. So I definitely feel like that you're being asked to go with the flow as it pertains to collaboration. I feel like that this collaboration is completely two opposite ends of the spectrum coming together to create something in this present moment that is absolutely brand new, never been seen before. And you're being asked to, even in moments of you not understanding, the way that you're going to get through this is to remain poised and to understand that this is happening for a bigger purpose. There is something greater coming from this, and you are blessed and you are protected. And you know, there's this deep knowing that it was only a matter of time for this to happen, for this to come together. Let's see. Let's get some clarification, see where we're going with this, okay? We have self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. We do have shock, a sudden change, shocking news, an epiphany, surprise, transformation. There is some sort of self-reflecting introspection that you and another person are doing at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, we have co-create. Co-create is clarified by camera. In separation, yes, this is someone that you're in separation from. There is this energy of this is, you know, I don't care no more. This is about learning from the past. This is about someone is looking at the future and gaining a different perspective here due to some sort of separation. Let's see, poised. Why is poised here, Spirit? This is the way through this situation. Cut down, healing heart. So you may be aware that you may come into full awareness that someone from your past is experiencing some sort of separation. During this separation, this person is reminiscent about you, Sagittarius. Yeah, girl with the snake. This person is definitely going through some sort of separation elsewhere, and this separation is causing them to come into memories and thinking about you. There is a need to have boundaries here, but I do want you to know that boundaries are for, like, if you could begin to view boundaries as a filtration system, not necessarily as something that keeps, not necessarily as something that keeps something on the other side. It's not a barrier. Don't look at it as a barrier. Look at it as a filtration system, meaning you get to determine, it can enter, but you get to determine how it affects you. Once it reaches your filter, you determine if it's something that's worthy to enter into your internals and affect you internally. So I feel like that you're being told to go with the flow and to really allow this shocking change, this shocking revelation, epiphany, or whatever this case may be. Allow this to be allow yourself to be quite reflective in this energy and less shooken. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel yourself weaving and being shooken, drop down and do some reflecting. One of the best things that I say that those drills in school taught us was that when you drop down, that's when you are close to secure. That's when you're the most groundedness. So when you feel yourself wavering, it's time for meditation. 7, 4, and 3 is significant here today for you. Alright, Spirit, let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. You show us the situation and the rest of the spread, please. So you have the Magician, the Death card, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers card. Okay, so am I the only one? Ooh, and the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Am I the only one that noticed that? We have the Magician, the Death card, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. This is all major arcanas, not a single minor arcana here. The only card that is not a major arcana is a court card, and that is the Knight of Cups. That is the way through this challenge that is asking you, Sagittarius, to approach this situation that is stagnant from a creative perspective. And let me read you my keywords for the Knight of Cups. Wow. Romantic proposal, invitation, engagement, attraction, charming, artistic, graceful, mediator, idealistic, romantic, mediator. That's here twice, right? I feel like that is significant because this is the way through this challenge. There is someone that is going through a separation, and you are in their mental space. You're not meant to go back to this person necessarily, but I do feel like that this person, if they reach out to you, you are being asked to hold back your true not your true desires. No, thank you, Spirit, for not even hold back the animalistic urge to, like, animalistically you might desire to have some sort of passionate one night moment or something with them, or to lash out on them, and how dare you come to me when you put me in this situation and this, that, and the third. I would ask you to resist that urge and to be diplomatic here, because I do feel like that you have something to offer this energy. What's on the other side? The Lovers. Is it this person? I don't know, but I do know that I don't know because I've not dug that deep. Okay, we can in just a moment. But what I do know is that this is what you truly desire. This is harmony, union, something that you have manifested. But it does require like the opportunity here is for a permanent change to happen, a permanent, significant transformation. Transformation is the last card on this shock as well, and the Death card is touching that card. So I do want you to know that the opportunity through whatever this tower is to have a massive transformation, and it does require you to gain a different perspective on what this tower or what this transformation may feel like and look like, because I feel like that it's going to render you high, but it may bring you low. But it brings you low so that you can see things that need to change down low, and that you don't lose sight of that when you get back up here high. Because I feel like that if you stay high without coming down low, this here is going to take a significant loss. Let's look. The Strength card is here. Yeah, this is an offer to work together. This is an offer to work together, move forward. But this is not to say that, like, this is collaboration energy. It is collaboration energy. But there is still the awareness that there's still some wounds and some trauma that has to be healed. This is a connection. This is a partnership that is outside of this world. It's two opposites, two polar ends of the spectrum coming together to co-create, and that is going to create some sort of turmoil. But it's really illuminating inside of you and that other person patterns that have to come to an end. There's also something here about someone using the silent treatment in a toxic way. So don't necessarily take that personally. I do feel like that if you can remain poised through such silent treatment, it does allow for positive reflection to happen. Y'all, if y'all are still rocking with me at 10 minutes or 11 minutes in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need, but it also just gives me, your readers, some feedback. Lets me and my spirit team know that we are hitting the nail for you all. Let's see, Spirit. The situation here is the Magician. I am sensing a tad bit of a manipulation going on here, but you get to decide how you use that. You get to enable boundaries and use the resources that you have, okay? Yeah, the Six of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what these two cards are. Yeah. Don't get yourself into this manipulated, like, when something like this arises, utilize your resources. Take a moment to recognize what resources are around you, because I do feel like that if you allow yourself to come down to their level and stoop to this, like, you know what I'm saying? Wow, shit, you gonna ignore me? I'm gonna ignore you too. You know what I'm saying? There's something there that if you stop down to their energy, I do feel like that you pull yourself farther and farther away from calmness and progression. You know what I'm saying? Like, you delay the progression. You stagnate something. You bring about some misfortune for yourself, and you don't want to do that. So do be mindful of that, okay? All right, Spirit. What's the Death card here? Yeah, wow. Over the Death card is clarified by the Three of Swords in the reverse, and that speaks about overcoming sorrows, mending heartache, healing, recovery, letting go, and growth. Absolutely putting an end to it. This is really giving off the energy of an apology. You may need to reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? You may receive an apology that you feel like you should, a bigger apology, but Spirit is still saying the way through this challenge is still to reciprocate. The Knight of Cups is your advice for the way through this challenge. Okay, but I do feel like that the opportunity here is to overcome the sorrows and move forward so that you can mend your heart space, yeah, and achieve a place of stability, of authority. What's the Hangman here in the challenging position, Spirit? Why is this here? The Four of Wands. There's a need to gain a different perspective. Gain a different perspective and really harmonize and balance out your... You got to take time to rest. Like, the challenge is gaining a different perspective of when things aren't moving forward full steam. Take a second and enjoy the peace and the quiet. Don't look at this silent treatment or the not talking to this person as a, well, I'm going to do you like that too. No, you're right, Spirit. This is my time to really reflect on what's taking place here. Do some healing, do some homework here. And then when we do, I'll reach out. When the time is, if I haven't heard from them, I'll reach out. I won't sit there and cross my arms and be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But I will take peace and solitude in this moment of rest. I won't take it as a bad omen. I won't take it as I won't take it as a call from the universe to retreat or to go back into hermit mode and not let anyone else experience my energy. I won't take it as a sign from that, but I will just go and do some recovering do some shadow work inside. What's the Knight of Cups here? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Exactly. Maybe apologize. With this invitation, you know, the way through this is to make some sort of emotional gesture of, you know, with the Queen of Cups coming out in the reverse, this really is saying that there's a need to possibly make some sort of emotional gesture to apologize for any unbalanced emotions or spiteful reactions or irrational responses here. Yeah, because that's what it's like. The boundaries are needed here, so I'm not telling you to go out here and lay yourself down to be trampled all over, but I do feel like that if you receive some sort of apology and if you feel like you could extend one back, do so. It doesn't mean that you go back and lay down with them. As I said, I feel like that you're more or less of a mediator, a mentor. You offer some sort of advice through your kind words to this person as to how they can balance themselves out emotionally if you showed up unbalanced emotionally. I hope that makes sense. There is some sort of offer, words of advice, an apology, whatever the case may be for you. Through this expression of this apology or gesture, it is offering this person some advice, some wisdom that they need in order to soothe out a inner turmoil that they have within themselves or in another area of their life. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving forward to the Lovers. Why is this here for what's on the other side, Spirit? Wow, the Knight of Wands. A new venture. New ventures are going well. I do feel like that this is harmony. For some of you all that are in separation from this person, an apology, if you make an apology, I feel like that this actually leads, like if you reach out, make some sort of emotional romantic gesture, it could actually lead to some passionate balancing of the energies, honey. Passionate sexy sex here. Yeah, a little bit, absolutely, for those of you all that are looking for that. But I do want you to know that the person that is needing to reach out and make this apology, you've done the shadow work, okay? And this person is to the place where they're actually doing the shadow work too. They don't know how to move forward in it, and you've moved forward in yours, okay? And I feel like that the advice on how to move forward leads to some potato caking. But, you know, don't be mindful of allowing yourself to fall into this place of despair when it comes to this, okay? Let me get you one of these advices. And I do want you to know that this is being recorded on a Mercury day. So communication is heightened on this day, okay? Communication as well as planning for the future is heightened on this day. All right, what's the Cupid's arrow message here for those that have resonated with this message, Spirit? Thank you. Celebrations. Yes, absolutely. It says good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. Rest. Absolutely. Listen to your body. Mentally and physically unwind. There's a need to make a decision because some sort of energy is being activated here, okay? In communication, today is the day to have successful communication. If you want it, you know what I'm saying? But don't go out here and put yourself in the position to communicate with someone that you know has not been receptive to you, and then put yourself into this defeative mentality if it's not received well. That's where you're having to learn that a boundary is really a filter. Okay? All right, Spirit. Archangel Michael, how can you close this message out for those that have resonated with this message? Thank you, Spirit. It says, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Archangel Raphael's emerald green light is with accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light, while Archangel Michael enhances your strength. It says your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Alright, Sagittarius, I absolutely love you, and I hope that this message is able to offer you some guidance on your journey. If you feel like that this message has offered you some guidance, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It does help circulate us out into the YouTube algorithm. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, guys.